Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you everything I think you need when starting out with planning, like a planning 101 for instance. So with the launch of the new Erin Condren Life Planners that start in July, or you can get one for 2016, I'm sure there's a lot of new people out there who are trying to get into the planner community, understand what planner decorating is all about. And I'm going to open up to a spread. I'm going to share with you what I honestly think you need starting out. I know when I started out doing this, it didn't look anything like this. Let's go back to these are some of my earlier layouts, and they're not that out there. They're very simple, to the point, and as you go along, of course, your collection of supplies is going to get bigger. You're going to have more experiences and practice, and then you can end up doing spreads that are a little bit more elaborate. But I definitely do not recommend trying this when you're new. If you just got your planner, you just opened it, you're so excited, you're running to Etsy to buy your life savings worth of stickers, stop, take a break, watch this video, and figure out exactly what you need. So I'm going to walk you through a few things that I think you definitely need when you're starting out. One of which is not covers. Do not spend so much money on covers just because other people switch theirs out a lot. That will come. You'll get a notebook, you'll decide you want a different one for the summer or something, but do not buy a crap ton of them. It's just a waste of money starting out if you don't know exactly what you're going to be doing. So my first recommendation of things you need when starting planning are sticky notes. You can use different size sticky notes, but I love these small strip post-it notes, and I'll show you an example. It's not a good example. Alright, so when I do my planning ahead, I never put stickers down until about the Sunday before the week starts. Because things are going to change. You're going to decide you want to do a different layout, and you don't want to be stuck with some stickers you put down because you were too excited to decorate, and then you end up in this date in July a couple of months later and you're like, what was I thinking? It looks terrible. I wanted to do this fun design and then I ruined it because I put this other type of stickers down. So I recommend picking up a bunch of these little sticky notes. I don't have a color scheme to what I put down. I just use them to write down any information that I know is coming up, and that's how I go about pre-planning. Other people use larger sticky notes to plan out their week. Sometimes they use ones that have like the dates listed on them and write all the different things down that way, but I really like using these sticky notes because I can move them around and alter how I'm planning without having to cross it off on that list. So I definitely recommend picking some of these up. When it comes to writing utensils, you do not have to go out and buy every single color under the sun in order to do well at planning. I highly recommend the Sharpie pens. They write on just about every type of sticker or material I've used, and they're just really nice. They don't bleed through the pages, and you know what you're getting when you buy a Sharpie pen. I also recommend just regular Sharpies because sometimes washi tape you can't write with Sharpie pens, and these work on glossy stickers. These also work on the Erin Condren stickers that you get in the back of your planners. I've heard that the Erin Condren markers also do that, which is awesome, but if you aren't purchasing these, just a regular old Sharpie will work. I personally am not one for writing in different colors, but if you were to want to color coordinate your writing or use that as a way to work with your spreads, I recommend the Stabilo Fine 0.4 pens. I use these a lot before I got my Erin Condren. I have probably every color that they come out with. I was obsessed with these, and they also work really well. They have a really fine point, so you can write a lot of information in a small space. Because when I first got my Erin Condren, I wrote way bigger than I do now. I realized as soon as I got it that these spaces are tiny and you need to be able to have a small point pen or write smaller in order to fit all your information. So these definitely work really well for that, but honestly, I would just recommend a regular Sharpie. It's what I use. It works really well, and you don't have to worry about colors or making sure you have the right color with you at all times. It's just simple, and I use them for every other thing I do, like at work and stuff. I use these Sharpie pens too, and it's just way easier. Moving on to washi tape. Washi tape is a really good way to start your decorating process and figure out what works for you. Washi tape was one of the first things that I really used, this is a good example, as a means to decorate. I didn't have that many stickers, so I just focused on using washi tape. This is washi tape, this is, and I think that is it. But it's a really nice way of adding color and decoration to your planner while giving you a lot. Washi tape rolls usually come with, like this one for example, like 10 meters worth of washi tape. So instead of worrying about using up a sticker sheet of like 12 books, you will be able to use this washi tape for a lot longer, saving you money. So I recommend picking up thin washi tape. I got these from an Etsy shop. They sell them in like packs of 10. These are awesome because they're so thin and they can fit in like the middle sections of the days. And you can do a lot with these, a lot of different decorating, plus they don't take up a lot of space. I also recommend what I call normal size. This is, to me, is average washi tape. It's about a centimeter thick, and I wouldn't recommend going bigger than this starting out because you don't want to take up tons of space. The largest I would recommend going is probably an actual centimeter wide or a little less than an inch. Anything bigger is just too big in my opinion, and you don't need tons of washi tape. Starting out, I thought I needed so much. I thought I needed every single color and every single pattern, and I had so much washi tape that I have never used. So I ended up getting rid of a lot of it, giving it to friends, just getting it out of my collection because that clutter is unnecessary. So pick some colors that you know you're going to use or that are coordinating with your Erin Condren. I know that the horizontal layouts have a lot of neutral warm tones, like natural colors, so just pick a set of washi tape from Michael's or something that matches that. You don't have to go crazy, and you may find that you don't like to use washi tape. When I started out, I loved it. I was obsessed with it. It's what I used in my other planner decorating before I got the Erin Condren, but I quickly realized that I didn't like using it, and by the time I hit February, I was using everything but that. These are all stickers, and this is a little bit of washi tape. So find out what works for you before you go out and buy a drawer's worth of washi tape. It may not end up working out for you, and you don't want to be stuck with all of that material. All right, let's talk about stickers. So if you just got your Erin Condren and you're looking at Etsy and you're like, what do I need to get? I highly, highly recommend functional stickers. There's always time to get those really cute monthly sets or like a crap ton of laptop stickers. There's always time for that, but I highly recommend going for ones that will help your layout, and then you can decorate later, like you can decorate after the fact. So I really recommend things like these banners. This is the July colors. Having stuff in the color, monthly colors makes it really easy to do your designs, because my biggest concern with people starting out is that they want their planners to look like mine. And it took me months to really figure out what works for me, and I don't want you guys spending tons of money trying to accomplish what I'm currently doing but not really knowing your style. So getting functional stickers up front can help you figure out how you want to plan, what works best for you, and then you can always get the fancy fun stickers later. So flags are always a really good idea. These have to-do lists from One Orange Snowflake. I'm pretty sure they're from One Orange Snowflake. These are great to write events or to-do lists, and having sets that are like icon sets like this one help a lot for you to figure out how you want to go about decorating. You get a lot of different options, plus it keeps things very simple, so you don't have to worry about coordinating stickers or whatever. You get a bunch of different colors and it'll work out a lot easier. So I definitely recommend stickers that give you more freedom in design and layout, and then you can always get the fun ones later. If you want some fun stickers starting out and you're so excited if you want some fun stickers starting out and you're just so excited to do themes, I cannot stress enough how much the Michaels Dollar books are a great investment. It's not even an investment, it's just $1. So instead of going on to Etsy, which is funny because I have an Etsy shop and you think I'd be like promoting the crap out of buying stickers on Etsy, but it's not a smart move if you're starting out. It's a really good place to get ideas of what stickers you might want, but if you're starting out, definitely recommend these dollar books because you get a whole theme within them. So you don't have to worry about purchasing a bunch of different stickers to do a theme. They're all inside these books, and these books will last you like 3 or 4 different themes of the same type. So I highly recommend looking into these. They are all over Michaels and they change out fairly regularly. There's like this garden one and they change based on the seasons. And it's just a really great addition to just functional stickers. If you have these functional stickers and then you add these decorative ones, you will have a great layout with a lot less stickers and a lot less money invested. So my advice when it comes to actually sitting down and doing the spreads is don't try to do it all at once. I'm gonna flip to the weekly spread I just did on Wednesday. This is how my weekly spread turns out after I do my initial planning. There is tons of white space. My best recommendation is to do your initial planning like this and don't worry about it filling up because it'll fill up as you go along through the week. So give yourself that space to do on the spur of the moment planning and don't try to do everything at once. I also really recommend taking your time with this. I know we have really busy lives, hence why we need planners to plan it all out, but I give myself about an hour to do this, to really sit down and think about what's happening next week and figure out exactly what I need to do. It's also a very calming and relaxing activity. Planning shouldn't be something that you feel stressed out about. You shouldn't worry about trying to get the coolest layout or be the best at a certain type of design. You just have to do what works for you in the process that works for you. Because this may not be what works for you. It is a little bit crazy, there's a lot going on, but I also find that it's very functional. I'm not obsessed with the stickers and making it look pretty. There's so many to-do lists and so much content mixed in with the stickers, and that's just what works for me. You might find that you don't have tons of stuff you need to do, so decorating could be what you focus on, or you have so much you have to do that to-do list could be your primary focus. Just figure out what works for you and take your time with it. So that is it for my Planning 101 video. All my tips and tricks if you're just starting out. My biggest thing I can stress is just take your time. You're not going to become a planner decorating expert in just 1 week. So definitely enjoy the process and have fun with it. If you have any questions or you want me to elaborate on anything, or if you want me to keep doing these videos, maybe like if you're past the initial newbie planner stage, what should you do next? I definitely will film those videos for you if there's an interest for them. Also, let me know in the comments below what you would recommend to someone starting out. So if there's anybody new, they can just scroll through the comments and see more advice from other people and get a whole different perspective of how to go about planning and entering this crazy world that we are in and this awesome community of supportive people. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Monday. Bye!